Right boys and girls, welcome back to another video. We are heading to 𝗏𝗲 Services to go meet with the man, the myth, the legend, 𝗦𝗦cie Rides or EZ Rides, whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure it's easy though, like, who's going to call himself like EZ? Unless it is, sorry mate. Yeah, we're heading there to meet up with him and sort out my audio issues, because this man, when he talks on the mic, it's like so angelic, it's unreal. So hopefully we get all my audio issues sorted out, because the video quality is good, but I'm always lacking in the audio. Everyone says it all the time. There's like high spots, low spots, like my heavy breathing. Yeah, it is what it is. So we can, you know, try and sort out the rest of the stuff, like the breathing out with some editing. But I can't do that if I haven't got 32-bit float audio, which I now have. What you're listening to me on now is currently the Rode Lav 2 mic, just plugged directly into my camera with like an adapter, like I think it's TRS to USB-C. Soon it will be the Rode mic with the Lav mic plugged into it, and that crisp audio. Then I can start using my Zoom H2N for like the exhaust clips and stuff like that. It's about 38 minutes to get to 𝗏𝗲 Services. We've got to try and do it in 15 to 20. So I'll snap my fingers and we'll be there, boys. Right boys, we're back. Just getting a bit of fuel. You know how it is. Constantly filling up on this bad boy. And then 𝗦𝗦cie is over there somewhere, I believe. Windy as hell, boys. Alright boys, go pay. Right boys, we're with 𝗦𝗦cie and his boys. Got 2 CBRs, I think 1000, then maybe a 650 ZX10R and an MT07. That was fucking sick. Boys, this bike. Oh, mate, I don't think it's a 650, is it? I think it's 1000. I think they're all 1000s, apart from the MT07, obviously. Shit. Grab him. Right boys and girls, unfortunately one of the boys on the 07 went down, not from being a stupid idiot or anything like that. His sump plug came loose and it came off and the oil went all on the back wheel, which obviously he then spun out. He was probably only doing 20-30 miles per hour coming off that roundabout. I mean, he done really well to keep it straight and come off where he came off, and he seems to be alright, but they've obviously taken him to the local hospital and his bike's been recovered. That was, yeah, been there for a couple of hours now, but obviously just luckily nothing bad so far has happened to him, bless him. And the bike came out well as well, not much damage on it, so yeah, he's had a lucky escape if the x-ray comes back all good. That's what you want, boys. You want to have a nice group of friends around you when things like that happen. Obviously I've only just met these boys, but they all stopped and waited. There's no pissing about, so he's got some nice friends around. Yeah, we're heading to Portsmouth now, grab some lunch, then we're going to head back his way, and I think his missus is going to come pick him up. Right, we'll go grab some food, boys. Right Right, boys and girls, hopefully you can hear me nice and clear. We are now talking on the Rode Pro wireless mics with the Rode Lav 2 mic plugged into it. Thanks to 𝗦𝗽cie sorting that out, so we see if this 32-bit float works and see what it's all about. Try to record the whole way home in one take, get some exhaust noise just from like the helmet and just a little bit of talking here and there. I think, boys, we need to get like new wing mirrors on this, because these wing mirrors are not doing it for me now with my new like seating position because of the seat. But yeah, going back to the crash, guys, like it's really important, one, that like you check over your bike before you go out. Little things like that, just nuts and bolts here and there, like your axles, your brakes, sump plug, things like that. You really need to check those daily checks. Like, you need to do those daily checks to see, you know, how the bike is. They're all basic things that we all, I mean, I'm bad for it. I neglect it. Like the other day, I only checked my oil because my oil light came on saying it was low. So just little things like that. But obviously, like I said before, he had a good bunch of friends around him. I was luckily behind as well, because the other two was already in front. So he is very fortunate to come out with minor injuries so far. Obviously, you don't know the extent of it until he's had all his x-rays and that. Yeah. And another thing, he had his gear on. I don't know what jacket it was. It looks similar to the flannel shirts from Who's That, but I think it was the other flannel shirt from another brand. I don't know which brand though, but he had obviously the jeans, the shoes, jacket, gloves, helmet. Like, his helmet took a big old hit, so probably shouldn't have done that, boys, but it's okay. See, boys, if we had overtaken those two cars, we could have ended in the front of that lorry. And that there's like a tiny blind bend, well, a blind hill. You don't really see how steep it is, so you couldn't actually see. These sorts of roads, you've got to be really careful of cars pulling out, because they will do it. I'm slowing down like now, right before, making sure I can take this at a lean angle that I can do. I'm not teaching any of you, by the way, like, you guys ride longer than me. But I'm riding my own ride, boys. I'm not trying to keep up with them. I'm going at the speed that I feel comfortable doing. If I get left behind, I get left behind. I'm just going to ride home. And be careful of these roads, boys. All that tarmac's all ripped up. That's all like gravel. You put a big throttle on that, you're going sideways. Oh, I can't wait as well, boys. So we've got like a little collaboration coming up with 𝗦𝗽liche UK. Thanks to 𝗦𝗫cie Rides to get me in contact with them. But it's a quick shifter magnum race unit for the MT09. So it's got the normal quick shifter features like quick and smooth shifting. It also has the magnum part of it, which is like the active launch control, I believe it is, or like the flames, which I'm not too bothered about, but obviously I'll give it a go, give it a little test. It also got, yeah, the launch control, I think rolling launch, active launch, something like that. I'll have to read out the whole thing when I do the video. I'm hopefully going to record that this week, so it'll be a full like unboxing, install video, hopefully using these new mics if they've come out all right in this video. And then yeah, and then obviously we'll try to get some cinematics of the unit and the bike utilising the units. So that should be really good for the channel, and then maybe more things come off the back of that, because ideally I don't want to do just motor vlogs. I do really enjoy working on bikes. Like, I really enjoy messing about with bikes. Like, it's enjoyable for me. I like tinkering with them, I like fixing them, I like modifying them, you know. That is everything who I am. I don't want to just ride a bike. I love to learn. Love how to learn to do things, or like just work it out, you know. So that is a lot more that I want to do to the channel. I want to do a lot more like build series. Oh, 𝗦𝗬𝗍𝗶𝗹𝗶 motor calf. I noticed as well, boys, like certain groups ride in like a formation like this, so you go so if anything happens, you're not piling into the rider right in front of you. And it's something I've neglected for quite a while actually, because when we ride in, there's not much like physical communication between the group, unless you're on the intercoms, then there's verbal. But like these boys, I'm not linked up to them, I'm not talking to them, we've all got just like music playing and that, but they've stayed in like pretty much perfect formation throughout the ride. I've been neglected a little bit because I'm not used to doing it, but this is why I like riding with different groups and different people and meeting new people, because you always learn something new every time you go out. And I think that's a big part of like becoming a biker and riding, is that every day can be a learning curve, a lesson. Every day can be a lesson. I'll tell you what though, for an older bike, that Honda is lovely. I love dual exit bike, boys. I love the twin pipes around the back. I think it looks absolutely sick. I am tempted, I'm not going to do it on this bike, trust me. I think it looks better on a sports bike than it does on any other bike. But I am really liking the like double exit exhaust from Toke, or Toast, however you pronounce it. I believe it's Toke though. I'll try and insert an image up on the screen here now. But I think it looks so cool. And it's black as well, whereas mine's silver. I'd keep this exhaust because it's a factory extra, I believe. And I wouldn't want to sell it because trying to find another one again would be well hard. But that Toast exhaust might be on the cards, boys, I must admit. Sounds so sick, boys. And back to where we started, boys. I'll link all the boys' Instagrams. Right, boys. I think that'll be the end of the vlog. Hopefully all this mic audio has come out really clear and it's really nice and it actually worked. And yeah, obviously it was a nice day. Learnt a lot, believe it or not. Experienced my first crash. That is a dead deer, what the fuck. So yeah, a lot of things to take on board. Riding styles, formations in groups. Like I said before, every day riding is a lesson. Hopefully the guy on the MT07 is okay. Nothing bad happens to him and he's all well and he'll be back on the bike in no time, I'm sure. But yeah, if you guys, you know, like the video, leave a like, comment what you want to see next, and if you want to see more and you like to support the channel, then maybe give me a subscribe and I shall see you in the next one.